Russia, a vast land of icy plains and soaring mountains. It's a country with a rich history. Russia's story is one of empires and revolutions. It's a tale of power and resilience. From the Tsars to the Soviets, Russia has always played a major role on the world stage. Understanding Russia's past is crucial to understanding its present. Russia's vastness has shaped its destiny. It spans 11 time zones. It encompasses a diverse array of cultures and peoples. This vastness fueled expansion. It also created challenges in governing such a massive territory. Throughout its history, Russia has grappled with questions of identity and power. How do you unite so many different people under one flag? How do you balance the needs of the individual with the needs of the state? Russia's story is one of constant change and adaptation. It's a story that continues to unfold today. For centuries, Russia was ruled by tsars. They were absolute monarchs with unlimited power. The Romanov dynasty ruled for over 300 years. This era saw Russia expand its territory into a vast empire. The tsars built a powerful army and waged wars. Life under the tsars was harsh for many Russians. The majority were peasants living in poverty. The tsars lived in opulent palaces surrounded by wealth. Despite hardships, Russian culture flourished. This inequality would eventually lead to revolution. The 20th century dawned with Russia on the brink of change. The Russo-Japanese War of 1905 exposed the weaknesses of the Tsarist regime. Social unrest grew. Workers protested for better conditions. Revolutionaries plotted the downfall of the monarchy. World War I proved to be the final straw. Russia's involvement in the war was disastrous. Millions died. The economy was in ruins. In February 1917, revolution erupted in the streets of Petrograd, now St. Petersburg. Tsar Nicholas II was forced to abdicate. This ended centuries of Romanov rule. A provisional government was established. However, it was short-lived. In October 1917, the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, seized power. They promised peace, land, and bread. The Bolsheviks were communists. They believed in a society without classes. Their victory sent shockwaves around the world. Section 4. The Soviet Union Rise and Fall of a Superpower. After a bloody civil war, the Soviet Union was established in 1922. It was the world's first communist state. Under Stalin, the Soviet Union underwent rapid industrialization and collectivization. Millions were killed or sent to labor camps during this period. Despite the human cost, the Soviet Union became a major world power. It played a crucial role in defeating Nazi Germany in World War II. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the United States engaged in a nuclear arms race. By the 1980s, the Soviet Union was in decline. In 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev came to power and initiated reforms. These reforms led to the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. Section 5. Birth of a Federation, Russia's new chapter. The dissolution of the Soviet Union was a momentous event. It marked the end of an era. It also created 15 new independent states, including the Russian Federation. Boris Yeltsin became Russia's first president. He embraced democracy and free markets. However, the transition was tumultuous. Russia faced economic hardship and political instability in the 1990s. The rise of oligarchs, wealthy businessmen who amassed vast fortunes, fueled public resentment. In 1999, Yeltsin resigned. He appointed Vladimir Putin as his successor. Putin promised to restore order and stability. He consolidated his power. He cracked down on dissent. Under Putin's leadership, Russia reasserted itself on the world stage. It became a key player in global energy markets. It also pursued a more assertive foreign policy. Section 6. Modern Russia. A nation in transition. Today, Russia is a nation in transition. It is a complex mix of old and new. The legacy of its past, from the Tsars to the Soviets, continues to shape its present. Russia is grappling with its identity in a rapidly changing world. It is seeking to define its role in the 21st century. Russia faces many challenges. It must address economic inequality and corruption. It must find a balance between maintaining stability and respecting individual rights. The decisions Russia makes in the coming years will have a profound impact on its future. Russia's story is far from over. It is a story that will continue to captivate and challenge us for years to come.